I forgot the name of the podcast.
Oh, for real?
Joking.
What is it?
So me and number 12, bro. God damn.
Oh, okay, I thought you did forget.
God damn.
Why you like that? Alright, let's get it started, man.
Welcome, guys, to Subme number 12.
12.
How is everybody doing today? We're just magical today.
Tell them about the,
You guys can find us on iTunes, Unverse Prods with the Z, correct? Or PRODZ.
Yeah, with the links will be below.
The links will be below. Sorry, I mean to make a deal with that. You can also find us on unverseproductions.com, and everything will be provided in the description below. Make sure you follow, subscribe, like, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, add me on Facebook, add me on MySpace.
Alright, chill. It's a good, it was kind of good. How'd you get there? We'll get you there. We'll get you there, man. First and foremost, I just want to start off with, got a little present for you, man.
Aww. what do you have, bro?
You're scared.
I gotta put. Oh, hell yeah. It finally came in.
Oh, man, look at that. Matching pink cats.
Oh, shit. Twinsies. Yo.
I didn't bring my hat because I wanted to wear it.
I'm not even wearing the right color.
I know, you're not matching, bro.
Damn.
It's alright. I'm matching. I mean, I'm alright. It's alright, right?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
It goes.
It's gloomy outside, so I see it happening. Yo. Damn, this took a while to get here, bro.
Yeah, it took a while. But, I mean, they got here a while ago. I was just like,
Oh, it did?
saving them for today.
Yeah.
The guy when the shirts got here.
Damn. I dig
Nice,
it, man. I dig it. Hell yeah, you're dope.
Pink cats.
For those of you who don't know, we're getting into a lot of like anti-social club. So these hats took like what?
Anti-shipping club.
Anti-shipping, yeah, because it's having ship my shit. Please.
Alright, let's get in with the some soccer stuff, man.
Let's do it.
What do we got?
Do you want to do stories first or the
No,
Premier League
let's
recap?
get in. Let's update on how the leagues are going. So last week,
The Premier League
League One started.
Mm-hmm.
France. I think we're only gonna really keep up with one team from that league.
PSG.
PSG is really the only one that's actually pretty alright. So
Mm-hmm.
they won their last game. I think they already have like the second week coming, so we kind of missed on their as well starting. But they have PSG right now are in first.
Of course.
Obviously, with goal difference because they are tied with Nimes, Dijon, Reims for 6 points. But
There.
I mean, it's the beginning. It's the second week, the third game, third match day will be this week coming.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, PSG looks like they're strong. They're gonna win. Who did they play against last game? Do you know?
I think it was Neves. Something with banana, I think.
They played Guingamp. They won 3-1.
Sorry, I was way off.
Yeah, no, you were way off.
That's probably the game before, my bad.
Who scored in this game? We had goals from Mbappe, 2 goals in the last minutes, and then Roux
Mm-hmm.
in the 20th, first half. Oh, Neymar scored a penalty. Oh yeah, 3-1, yeah. Roux scored for Guingamp. But anyway, yeah, they won easily.
As expected.
Well, I don't know if it was easy. I didn't watch it, but
What have they won, like... Haven't they won, like, the last, like...
5 years, I think.
Exactly, like, they've won the last...
Alright, also Serie A kicked off. We had... The only one that didn't play was AC Milan, and that we're gonna... I'm gonna, I guess, look at it. That's important to me. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Inter lost. They lost their opening game. That's another team I'm probably going to keep an eye on. They're not really that great though. But Juventus won their first game,
Mm-hmm.
which we'll get into a little bit more because it was Ronaldo's debut.
Oh snap!
Yeah, Juventus. They beat Chievo Verona. I think it was 3-2.
Mm-hmm.
Liga also kicked off. La Liga. Barcelona wins their debut game. So does Real Madrid.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna talk a little bit more about Real Madrid's debut game as well. More into like the fans' attendance, so we'll get a little bit into that later. And then Atletico Madrid actually tied their game, which was surprising to me. I think I saw something about Griezmann saying something like shouldn't have happened. No, let me check what they played. They play against Valencia, so it's not surprising.
Mm-hmm.
Valencia's a pretty decent team to me.
Mm-hmm.
I would think so. I always kept up with them as well back in the days. Back in the 2008s, 9s, 10s. Yeah, Real Madrid wins 2-0 against Getafe, and Barcelona wins 3-0 against Deportivo Alaves.
Mm-hmm.
I think Messi had a good week,
Mm-hmm.
and then
He was actually named Player of the Week.
but that was for the app that we're using.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
all
thought
footballers.
it was
Okay, yeah, it wasn't like anything official. Yeah, but let's get into Premier League now, which is probably the main league right now that we're gonna focus on the most, because France, we see PSG winning.
Mm-hmm.
If anything happens, we'll get into the conversation with there. Serie A, probably see Juventus winning again.
Most likely, yeah.
But if anything happens again, we'll.
We posted.
I think it's competitive between them, in their
like the big
teams.
three. So like
But
or four. So.
compared to like other leagues, they're not really so.
Yeah.
So strong.
I agree with that. I would say for Serie A, it'd be like Juventus, Roma, Inter, and AC Milan.
Right. Maybe not. Maybe. Napoli, no.
Maybe.
You can see them there.
Yeah,
But,
I remember.
But yeah. But when it comes to like Champions League and them, I only see Juventus advancing the farthest. And that's probably like Well, no, it's because they have a pretty decent team.
They actually do. They have a pretty
Yeah.
good team, not gonna lie.
But then La Liga is also like think about it, it's just like Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, and Barcelona.
Pretty much.
I would say so. Valencia's probably gonna like 4 or 5, maybe 6.
I agree with that.
You know,
I think it's
two
a
of the
valid point.
ones.
Yeah. That's
And the Premier League's probably got the most
Yeah.
right now. They got like maybe like 6 teams that are, well, it's 5 because Arsenal's kind of like Manchester too is kind of like.
Easy.
I don't know if you heard. So with the last games, did you catch any of them? I think I watched more. I've been watching more Premier League games than any other games.
Mm-hmm. I saw Man United's game.
Same, terrible.
Terrible. Disappointing.
Yep.
It was bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. I saw Chelsea's game. That was good. With that one, I thought it was gonna be a shutout.
You thought Chelsea was gonna take it easily?
Yeah. I mean, they kind of did take it easily, but
I don't think so.
I mean, they
Arsenal came back. You know what? You know what I saw in that game?
What?
I saw so many opportunities for Arsenal to win that game.
Mm.
It was like for some reason I saw Chelsea having a weak defense that game.
Obama, I'll agree with that.
And there a lot of plays from Arsenal were the same, where they cut in,
Mm-hmm.
shoot it like cross it in the middle, like low crosses, not even high crosses,
Yeah.
and they were like
Just
they would
kept
blast
in.
them. Yeah, you could easily just have them in, but they would just like blast them up there. You know, like they held the square button too long,
I think
or the circle button too long.
I think Aubameyang had so many chances,
Yeah.
but he missed several for that game. Possession, Chelsea had 62% possession, had 11 shots on target, 24 shots, compared to Arsenal's 15 shots and only 6 shots on target.
I think in that game, the 2 players that made the difference for Chelsea were Hazard and Marcos Alonso. Was it the guy that scored?
He scored the last one.
Marcos
Yeah.
Alonso. Yeah, him and Hazard made the difference right there in that game.
I see that. I see that.
Or else it would have been 2-2. It would have tied.
I see that. You're right. I agree with that.
And then
Did you see Manchester City 6-1?
I did not catch Manchester City, but I did catch the highlights. And remember my comment from last week? when I said Agüero there and looked so good. Well, this time he did the opposite, man. He showed why he's the best striker for Man City that Man City's ever had. He has some nice goals too. If we were to do like a little segment about like
Best goals?
best goals of the week or something,
Maybe his.
his would have been on there for sure. I like the one especially where he shot with his left foot. Where the keeper came out and he shot it with his left foot.
Mm-hmm.
Just went right in there, man.
That was beautiful.
It was nice.
I'm not gonna lie.
How come he didn't play like that in the World Cup?
Yeah, no, don't ask me. That's good.
That was the kind of Aguero people were expecting.
Liverpool again with the win.
Yeah, I didn't see that one. I didn't catch it.
I saw the highlights. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. As it's looking right now, Man City's in first, but they're also tied with like one. They're tied with like 6 teams. So it's Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Watford, Tottenham, and Bournemouth, all tied with 6 points. The goal difference is like that's.
Man City just had a boost up right here in the last game, 6-1.
Yeah, so that's why their goal was like 7-6 for Liverpool. Chelsea with 4. They're still in 3rd place. Just checking with our
Manchester United is in 9th.
Manchester United at the moment is in 9th. 3
Terrible
points.
game. I think their defense was awful. One thing they didn't have was man, I didn't see anything from midfield.
Mm-hmm.
Defense was bad, and strikers were bad too. I didn't see anything from him.
I agree with that.
Lukaku got lucky with that goal.
He did.
Yeah, dude, he got lucky.
He got lucky. I'm not gonna lie, he got lucky. So let's check in with our Mexican compadres.
Oh, you want to check?
Wolves. Jimenez scored.
Okay.
Scored for them.
Did they win?
And his debut where he scored, yes, they won.
But not the last game.
No, that's the last game.
Who did they play?
Check it really quick.
Leicester City. Oh yeah, they lost 2-0. And then West Ham, they lost again.
They tied to Everton 2-2. My bad, they did not win. They tied to Everton, and then they lost to Leicester City.
And West Ham lost to Bournemouth, which Chicharito still plays in that game.
Yeah.
Did you see the penalty? I mean, what do you think? Flop or no flop from Chicharito? I think it wasn't a penalty.
Same. I mean, I think he's good. I think he's like everybody tells him, he's a poacher. He's always in the box.
Yeah.
I think he tries to pull the same antics as like your regular striker would. Like if they touch him, holy shit! You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Which I mean, again, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but I think when it gets out of hand, when you pull a Neymar, and it's like, alright, calm down.
When you pull off a Neymar.
Yeah, like, you over exaggerate a lot. I don't think you should over exaggerate.
What do you think?
You should use your skills to.
Yeah, right. I agree.
To do it.
Anything else? But they're doing that. They don't got no points.
West Ham is actually in 19th place. Negative.
Well, yeah, because of goal difference. Huddersfield just got destroyed by. They got destroyed by Chelsea, and they just got destroyed by Manchester City. So.
Yeah. Arsenal's in 17th place.
Yeah. What do you think, Arsenal? Talk to me about Arsenal. What's going on here? They're supposed to be. I mean, they did have 2 rough games, 2 hard games in the beginning.
They did.
What do you think is gonna happen, like with the most decent games? Because like Manchester United was not supposed to lose against
whatever before they lost.
Brighton and Albion. And you know Mourinho's excuse?
What?
We played against 2 teams. That was his excuse. That's why he said we lost. He's like, we lost. What do you expect? We played against 2 teams. That was good, man.
No, it's funny.
So what do you think? Yeah, Manchester United, that was not a game they should have lost. They did. Sucks for me.
What's to watch?
But Arsenal, what do you think of it? How they're gonna do with like?
I mean, obviously, I don't hope that they do good because obviously I'm a Chelsea fan.
Right.
But
do you think they're gonna get at least top 5?
No.
No. What do you think?
10.
10? Oh, yeah, that's really low.
Yeah, I think when you get like a new manager.
It's manager, right? It's also manager for them?
I would say, yeah, they got a new manager too. They got a couple new players, but I would say it's mainly the manager.
That's crazy, man.
I think they were so used to having Arsene.
Uh-huh.
And I think it worked.
Try to speak into the mic. Because you're over here.
Well, like,
I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me.
I think having Arsene for such a long time was a good and a bad thing. feel like it was a good thing because he knew what to do. He knew how to get his team into, when they needed to get into top 5, they got into top 5. They got to the Champions League. They got to the Europa League.
Yeah.
So they got to these competitions. They didn't necessarily win. Perhaps because they played better teams at times.
Yeah.
But I feel like he knew how to get them there. The new coach is Unai Emery, right? He used to coach PSG, right?
I don't know much about coaches.
Oh,
I should do my research.
I believe he did coach PSG, so he came from France. So I mean, I've always stuck with the Premier League.
Like we said, France isn't much competition.
There's no competition. I mean, when you have a stacked team like PSG, it's like, all right, you're gonna win. So
yeah.
I think his mentality.
You kind of don't have to do anything as a matter. Just put your put your starters out there.
Exactly, and then you're good. And that's I think what he did. I think he came into the Premier League with an open mind, which was always good, but still, it kind of begs the question, like, you should have gotten, in my opinion, Arsenal should have gotten a coach who had more experience in the Premier League. Because this guy's just coming in and he's putting starters in.
That's crazy how, I know what you're saying. That's crazy though how both Manchester United and Arsenal, probably the two teams out of those, like, we're not even talking about Tottenham a lot, but it's because right now they're like just irrelevant. I don't know why, but they're up there too, and they should. Manchester United and Arsenal should be up there with those guys competing. Like, we should be talking about that. Like, damn, it's gonna be really competitive. But we see it as them gonna be ending up like how you said,
like 10,
like 10 or. Yeah, I think Manchester United gonna probably finish like 7 or something.
Same. I think if some people were talking about Mourinho getting sacked.
Yeah,
because he wasn't a lot because he wasn't in sync with the players. I think that could happen.
Yeah.
And I don't know who they would get.
I saw this little meme with Pepe Guardiola and Mourinho, and he's like, "Hey, let me tell you a joke or something." Pepe's like, all right, and he's like, "Oh man, I forgot how I went." But then he's like, "Here, let me see if I can find it real quick." No, I don't even know if I'm gonna find it. But yeah, keep telling me more about what you were just saying.
What was I saying?
What was I saying? While I try to find it.
Back to Unai, I think don't get me wrong, I think he's a good coach, but I don't think he's gonna be like Conte. Conte, when he got hired by Chelsea, he came in, they lost a couple games, but they came back and they got right back on it. And in Conte's first season, we won the Premier League.
Okay.
So
you don't think that's gonna happen right here? No, it's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen. Like, even with Pep,
so,
it took a while for them to actually win the Premier League. Chelsea won it first, but alright, right?
So here's the joke. He's like, so Pep says, "Hey Mo," and he's like, "Yes." Want to hear a joke? Okay. 3 points. He's like, "I don't get it." He's like, "Exactly." Yeah. He ain't getting the 3 points, man.
What the fuck is?
Alright. You want to talk about next week or something? What's gonna happen?
So let me.
So Man City's playing Wolverhampton.
That's gonna be easy.
Easy win, right? Arsenal plays West Ham. What do you think?
That's gonna be a good one.
Gonna be a good one. You think they tie? I think Arsenal's gonna win it.
I'm gonna go with West Ham's gonna win.
Oh, I like it. Liverpool plays Brighton out at Hove Albion. Let's see if they can take. Let's see if they can take on 2 teams. That's funny. That was funny, man. He's like, "What do you expect? We played against 2 teams." And then Chelsea should play Newcastle, which should be an easy win for them as well.
Should be an easy one, yeah.
Oh, and Manchester United's gonna play Tottenham Hotspur. I think Tottenham's gonna beat them.
Yeah, same. I'm not gonna lie on that one.
And we're not even talking about Tottenham a lot, but they won both their games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have 6 points. But yeah, I think, man, that's gonna be a rough one for Manchester.
It is, man. I'm not gonna lie. Tottenham's pretty good. Who else do we have that's mixed in Tottenham? That's about it, I think. Newcastle, Chelsea, Fulham, Burnley, Watford, Crystal Palace, Liverpool, Brighton, Leicester, Southampton, Huddersfield.
What about some of the other teams? We see Bournemouth winning.
Bournemouth won.
Who else won 2 times?
I think they must have
So
tied.
Watford has 6 points, and Bournemouth has 6 points. How do you think they're gonna do?
I
Do you think they're getting lucky or?
No, I think they have. I think they have the talent. I'm not gonna lie. Everton, they signed with Charleston, which he scored like 2 goals on his debut. And like he was very hyped. I heard about him. He was hyped, and I saw him play, and I was like, oh shit, this kid's good.
Okay.
So I know he's gonna do good stuff for Everton.
I'm gonna go check out her. But yeah, finish up and then I'll go check out her real quick.
Wolves obviously. Hopefully Jimenez scores again. Leicester City, yeah. That's about it, I think. To be honest,
Alright.
I don't know who else. Yeah, let's let it go. Like,
Right?
Yo.
Now? Alright, that's good. Damn, I like it. Are we recording? Are we recording?
Are we recording?
I don't
Testing.
know.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Alright. So, like we said, last week was Real Madrid's debut.
Ronaldo's debut.
No, Real Madrid's debut in the Liga.
Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, you're right.
They won 2-0 against Getafe.
Sorry.
I think Bale scored. I'm happy for that. You know, Bale is finally getting
The playing time he deserves.
the things he deserves, man. He deserves it. He's a great player.
You should be happy.
He used to be happy, man. Damn it, Ronaldo.
Yeah.
By the way, I saw the Ronaldo documentary on Netflix. It was pretty good. You get to see like how when he was a kid,
Mm-hmm.
you know, when he started playing. Did you know that? Because I'm not boring. Did you know that? Because I know these fans. Did you know that? Going back to the last episode of Sami and 11, check it out. Did you know that he almost got aborted?
Oh, I haven't seen the.
No, but just in general.
general?
Yeah,
Oh.
like
Oh, shit.
that's crazy, dude. Can you imagine a world where Ronaldo wasn't playing soccer?
Yeah, Messi.
Wasn't even born.
Yeah, Messi would be the best ever.
I know he would have been had. He would have. Dude, honestly, yeah, dude. Messi
Messi
would have had
would've
no
been
competition.
Yeah.
He would have probably won Ballon d'Or like
How many times in a row? Like
the
10?
5 years that Ronaldo won them.
He probably would have won.
He would have won those probably.
Damn.
But actually, on 2 of those, he wasn't on there actually on the list. So maybe he would have gotten like 3 of those. But yeah, dude.
Damn, it's crazy.
Messi would have had it easy.
Damn.
Yeah, I know that was crazy. It's like his mom's like, dude, I almost she didn't say dude, but she was like, I almost didn't have this kid, this child.
That's crazy, yo. Good thing she did.
God, yeah, for the world of soccer, yeah. I mean, it's always great to have like, you know, it's great. And Ronaldo makes fun of her sometimes. He's like, man, you almost, because she told him, she was honest with him. She's like, I almost aborted you. You know, it was crazy. It was a crazy decision. I don't know what to do. And he makes fun of her like, that's crazy. You almost aborted me. You know, like, can you imagine? Like, I'm the one that's like out of like I think 4 brothers and sisters.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how many he has.
I don't know what he's doing.
I think he's 4, 1 of 4. But he's like, and I'm the one that's like helping you the most, having getting you all this stuff. You know, shut up. But yeah, all right. So
Let's bring her down here next time if she gets more rowdy.
she gets rowdy with the camera.
Oh,
She's
for real?
like, yeah, she's shy. So yeah, Real Madrid had the those are fun facts of Ronaldo. But Real Madrid had their debut,
Mm-hmm.
and for the last 10 years, not many fans showed up. I don't know how many, but like
Well,
it wasn't a full stadium.
So for the first time in 10 years, it was like it was very low attendance.
Yeah.
Damn.
So pretty much you can say those were obviously fake Real Madrid fans
Or you could say that they were just fans.
for Ronaldo.
They
They
only
only
went to see
went.
Ronaldo.
They
They only
only
went to see Ronaldo.
basically they were Manchester United die-hard fans before
Mm-hmm.
they switched over. They went with the transfer with Ronaldo.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much. So now they're probably Juventus fans.
Yeah. What do you think? Wait, but it says it's got nothing to do with Cristiano Ronaldo. Let me see.
I think it does. I think it does a little bit. I mean, why?
Tell me your opinion while I read this.
I think it has not. I want to say everything to do with Ronaldo, but a majority of it, yes.
Half empty, by the way.
Half empty.
Half empty.
Yeah, that's definitely Ronaldo. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. That for the first time in 10 years, why all of a sudden that Ronaldo leaves, and the stadium is half empty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like why all of a sudden now? Like what? what caused these fans to leave? It wasn't the ticket prices, because first time in 10 years. Yeah, I think it was Ronaldo. I think they didn't want to see it. I think they didn't want to see Ronaldo go. Even though Ronaldo kind of said it, when they won the Champions League, if he didn't know, like he knew he was leaving since then.
Okay.
I think that's why he said what he said. I think that's why he kind of made it like obvious that he was leaving. So.
Whoa! Calm down. We don't get bored here.
Oh, excuse me. I had a late night.
Tired?
Yeah, I had a late night. Anyway. I need some Red Bull. But yeah, I think it does have everything to do with Ronaldo. Tell me, I mean, if it's in there as to why, for the first time in 10 years the stadium was half empty, then of course that's a valid reason. But if they're kind of just saying like, oh, because the ticket or this or that, I don't buy it. I think it definitely had something to do with Ronaldo. That's my opinion on that.
All right, here's the reason why they're saying it's not Ronaldo, but it's because of the time they played.
Nah, bullshit.
Apparently they played. So Madrid's first game of the season didn't start until 10:15 p.m. local time. So that's over there, not here, but over there.
Mm-hmm.
Much later than the normal in La Liga. What do they usually play? Like 8, maybe 3 in the afternoon, maybe. I don't know. But 10:15 p.m. on a Sunday, that's madness. The Emirates isn't even full at 3 p.m. on a Saturday. The class didn't finish until midnight.
Don't buy it.
If you start playing at 10, 2 hours.
Yeah, but that's still buy it though.
You gotta finish at 12.
Yeah, I don't buy it though.
And it says the players didn't even seem pleased to this late start, so they weren't happy either.
Nah, I think they're just making excuses for it.
Let me see what else. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much. I think that's the reason why they're saying.
So basically, because it was a late game, half of their fans didn't go.
Apparently, that's what they're saying.
No, I believe that. When you're a diehard soccer fan, when you're a diehard fan for your team.
When did they play Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Do you think? I mean,
I would have still gone.
You would have still gone?
Hell yeah, sure. I would have gone if they. I don't give a fuck what time. If it was Chelsea,
I don't think you would have gone.
I
I think you would have been like, I'm a.
Play tight, bro.
Yeah, you would have said,
I'm
passing this one, cuz.
Nah, legitimately, if Chelsea would have come and play here.
So it says that kickoff times in La Liga were changed to suit UK fans. Because they missed parts of the fixtures due to broadcasting on the UK.
I think the same like time zone.
And once again, Madrid's game. We'll see the next one, because I think it says Madrid's next game on a away trip to Girona on Sunday is also going to be at 10:15 p.m. And you
I'll buy it. I'll buy it, bro. I don't buy it at all.
You don't buy it?
Nope. I think they're just. I
Making
think
excuses.
I think
Never know. Well, we'll find out next week as well. Well,
no,
we
because
can't find out next because it's an away game.
either way, I
We're
think
gonna have to wait until like the next game.
I think they, to be honest with you, I think they just don't want to admit that the reason why most.
I think there is fake. There were fake Real Madrid fans.
So that's where I'm going.
I remember when somebody called me a fake Manchester United fan.
That was me.
No. It's one of those friends, man. Because I like Manchester United, but at the time Ronaldo was playing there.
Mm-hmm.
But I was a Manchester United fan. I still am,
I know.
It hasn't changed the fact. Yeah.
I know you so.
I mean, I'm devastated that they're losing. They lost, and I think they're gonna lose next week, and it sucks. They don't have. They're at their all-time, not all-time low, but.
I like the positivity.
And then somebody thought that but I've been a Real Madrid fan. Somebody thought
you weren't
that I went from Manchester to Real Madrid being my favorite team because Ronaldo. That I was following him, but but I wasn't. I've been a Real Madrid fan as well. I have my own favorite teams on each season. This guy didn't know that I watch other leagues as well. So, but I have my favorite Italian team. I have my favorite France team. I mean, France and Germany are they're down there, but Like they're not so important to me, but I mean I always just like catching up with them. The main ones are like Serie A, Premier League, and La Liga for me.
Mm.
And I got my favorite teams there. Shit, I didn't even go for Chicago Fire, but they suck, dude. Like I told you before.
Terrible.
You know, Mexico, I had my favorite team as well, San Luis, and the second division. You know, and it's crazy because around that time, Ronaldo was playing in Barcelona. I wasn't a Barca fan, but I was a Ronaldinho fan, so I like contemplated.
Mm-hmm. I think that's what it is. I think they're just trying to make an excuse for the fact that
Fake.
no, I wouldn't necessarily say fake, but I would say, I mean, Ronaldo is like known globally. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think most people were or are Real Madrid fans or were at some point Real Madrid fans because of Ronaldo. And now that he's gone, of course you're gonna go where your favorite player goes.
Juventus.
Exactly. So
There's people like that.
yeah, I mean,
They shouldn't be ashamed of it either.
They just
You know, they got a favorite player.
Yeah, like there's nothing wrong with that. I've never had an issue with people who like they just follow players because I mean, I got to you do what you like or do what you I don't know. It's like a fucking thing for it, but to each his own. So if you're if you like that player, then alright, go for it.
Yeah.
Don't be like fuck.
I'm somebody who's more
Team oriented.
Yeah, I follow my teams. I always follow my teams. I mean, there are other players as well, like that I'll keep up with. You know, like I said, even Ronaldo when he was playing with Barcelona, I still I think there's so much as root for Barcelona to win things, but I liked watching Ronaldo succeed in Barcelona. You know, and it goes the same with I like Ronaldo and stuff. But when it came to the World Cup, like I never went for Portugal. I never really, but I like just glancing at the scores of how they did.
Yeah, of course.
But I never never did I ever say, oh, please Portugal win. You know, no, I was like, ni madres, que pierdan, el tri, vamos. Nah, mostly Brazil, but yeah, man. I mean, I'll keep up with my favorite players and stuff, but no, I always stick to the club.
I agree with that.
Yeah. So I don't know what to think about it. We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll
find out if it's half empty again or.
Yeah.
But apparently they're gonna be playing those. I think around those times. So maybe we'll never know. All right. Second thing is we wanted to talk about was what was it again? You remember?
Manchester United.
It was Ronaldo's debut on Juventus.
Yeah. Yeah,
Manchester United.
Okay.
What do you think of his debut? Did you catch the game? I couldn't catch the game. I couldn't watch it. I tried watching it, but I couldn't watch it.
Actually, I read an article about it and why it was good and it was bad.
Okay.
So the take on the article was it was a good debut for him. He had a couple chances. I believe he had like 9 shots on target or 9 chances to score, but he couldn't score.
Yeah, Ronaldo did not score.
They played Chievo Verona.
Mm-hmm.
I don't follow the Italian league a lot, but the article did say that Verona is a difficult team to play.
Are they really?
Not difficult, but they're like tough. They're tough to play because they don't give up. They keep on going, which you could see. I think Juventus won like 3-2, no? That game?
Yeah, they won 3-2.
So the article kind of said like, he didn't score, but he definitely had chances. I've always said that the Italian league is not super competitive, and this article said the opposite. They said
I'm telling you, just based on the Italian teams by themselves, like if you just go there, play there, and you don't think of like Premier League, you don't think of La Liga, you don't think of any other league around the world, it's pretty competitive. Because if you see the documentary of Juventus, you see that they actually struggled. Where I thought, as a point of view of watching the table and looking at the games, I was like, oh man, they won it easily. They've been winning the past like maybe 5 years, and I'm like, dude, they're a stag team. they're gonna take this easily. They got some stacked players, but if you see the documentary, and you see like what they're going through. It's not easy.
Yeah.
Because they gotta deal with injuries. They gotta deal with other tournaments.
Yeah.
And it gets to them. Because they're not just using those elite players, but they gotta use like subs.
Yeah, because they have more players. But yeah, the article was saying how.
They're the complete opposite of what you said. What do you think of that?
It was funny. I was like, oh shit, because the way the article was worded, it made it seem like Ronaldo thought that he was going into something very easy.
Yeah.
That he was going to score like
that's what everybody thought.
That's what everybody thought. So they were saying like they're basically saying like Ronaldo, you were wrong. Serie A is competitive. Serie A has tough teams that. Like, Verona won't let you score. And there you go. The proof is right there. He didn't score. He had chances to score.
He had a lot of shots on target.
But he didn't score. And they were basically saying, like, this league, they're like, welcome to this.
Italy.
Welcome to Italy. This is whatever. They're basically
welcome
saying,
to New York. Welcome to Brooklyn. Have you ever seen Cinderella Man?
No.
Oh. Damn. Alright. Continue.
They're basically saying, like, despite what everybody says, that this is like a boring league, this is like a not so competitive league, yada yada yada. Essentially the world's best player came here, and he couldn't score. That pretty much says like it's a competitive ass league.
What do you think? Is that what you're thinking? Like, are you agreeing with what the article is saying? Or?
I think it's somewhat competitive.
Okay.
I don't think
so this changes your mind.
Not so much.
Not so much.
Not so much. I think it's somewhat competitive. But just because Ronaldo didn't score in one game doesn't mean it's like the most competitive league in the world.
Well, think about it this way.
It's fine.
Think of it this way though. You think of Chievo Verona. Do you think that's a easy win or a tough game?
What I think is
not thinking of like the game that just happened with Juventus
or
just like me telling you, hey, we're playing against Chievo Verona,
I would think that it should be an easy win, especially for Juventus.
Yeah. And then with what just happened, like,
by the scoreline, I would say, "Damn, what happened?" It's supposed to be an easy win. What the fuck? It's kind of like Manchester and Huddersfield. You hear Manchester or Brighton? Sorry, Brighton.
Yeah.
When they got like 3-2.
Oh, okay, yeah.
When they won 3-2,
should have been an easy game.
You think about it and you're like, wait, Manchester United and like.
Yeah, but they had to do two teams to form one.
Yeah.
Because they weren't successful. They were successful as a singular team.
God damn it.
No, but you're right. Yeah.
Because
when I think of chicks, like say if I was playing a FIFA game and I'm going up against Chievo Verona next week,
easy win.
I'm gonna say, oh man, I'm gonna take this easily, bro.
Exactly. You're like, fuck it. It's an easy win. Like,
it should be an easy game.
Exactly. You think about it and you're like.
But you're right. When you see one of the best players in the world not score, do you think this is because it's a different playing style in Italy than Spain?
No, not necessarily. I don't think it's.
When you think of the Spanish league, what do you think? La Liga. What do you think is the playing style?
Passing,
pass, right?
Which I think is good. I think it's good that every league has their style, but.
And then when you think of Premier League, it's more rough. Mm-hmm. Right? Like you gotta use your body more.
Yeah, more roughness. Like, you better watch out, someone's gonna break your leg.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, watch your ankles and shit.
So what do you think of Italy?
I think they're more relaxed, which is why I think...
more low paced? Slow paced, I mean?
Which is why I think he had so many opportunities to score. He had like 9, I think.
Do you think then... Like, what's the reason he didn't score then? Like, what do you think? Is it the keepers? Is it the...
I don't know. It could be
the climate change? Is it...
I don't think so.
Is it the terrain?
I don't know. It could be a mixture of all that. It could really be a mixture of all that, or maybe he wasn't.
Or is it because of his age?
I don't think so. As much as I come off as a Ronaldo hater, I think he's talented and I think he's one of the best players in the world still. Is he arrogant at times? Yeah. Is he a little cocky?
Could it be the team? Juventus.
No, because he still had 9. He still had 9. My thing is, he had chances to score. He didn't take those chances.
Yeah, but I just want to know why he didn't score.
I don't know. It could be a combination of everything. It could really be a combination of all the things you said. The keeper were the keepers good? I mean, sure they were good. Did he not? Maybe he just hasn't found his motor yet. It might take him a game or two to find it.
Okay.
Obviously, you're going into a whole new country, a whole new league, a whole new stadium, a whole new set of players. You know.
Home to the fans.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure the fans love him, and I'm sure some of the players love him as well. But it could be a combination of it.
How do you think he's gonna do?
I think he's gonna do good. I think he's gonna do good. I think it'll take.
So it's just, you think it's just a debut that maybe got him like nervous? He just didn't perform well. I mean, he obviously didn't get nervous because he was shooting.
I wouldn't say he got nervous. I would just say, like I said, it's a combination of.
All right. Well, he's back in training. I think they decided, it was like like you said, there were good things about it and there were bad things about it.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's gonna shrug it off and just
continue to do what he does.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
We'll see next game how he does. I don't know who they're playing against. Kind of want to check who they're playing against.
Do it.
Let me see. Real quick, Serie. Juventus are in third place because of goal difference, but it's only the first game.
Yeah.
It's only they play Lazio. Ooh.
Yeah.
I
See,
see
again, I would think easy game.
Yeah, I don't think
2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 1-0 Juventus.
Then you know what game's gonna be? Napoli versus AC Milan.
I was gonna be.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
You know,
I hope I can catch these, man.
You
I kind of want to check. I kind of want to keep up with this league, La Liga, and Premier League. But I think I can't watch the Liga anymore. Something happened with BN Sports, where they show them usually. With BN Sports and Xfinity, I think they ended the contract or something.
Oh, for real?
But I can't watch BN Sports. So I think I'm going to catch those.
Get on Sling TV.
All right.
No, I'm just
Last story I want to talk about
kidding. 3?
is that was the second one, the UEFA Men's Award.
Okay.
Who were the? God damn, what did I do? I went to the other app. See, it's crazy stuff going on here. Three main guys. Messi. What do you think of Messi getting knocked down? Well, check out the first guys. I mean the other people. It's Modric, Salah, and Ronaldo. What do you?
I agree with that.
So you're okay with like Messi being knocked out?
Yeah. I mean, I think if you had a good season, or if you had a, you know what I'm saying, if you had a good season, he'd be on there. Obviously, respectively, Salah had a great season with Liverpool.
Salah did, right?
I mean, how many, like 30-something goals in the season? He broke the record for Liverpool's top scorer.
They went to a Champions League final.
He got injured, so he couldn't do much at the World Cup. But again, that's out of his control.
Yep.
Same thing, Modric.
He won the Champions League.
He won the Champions League.
Did they win La Liga?
No, I don't think so. Did they?
He went to the final of the World Cup.
Went to the final of the World Cup, second place. I mean, that's pretty damn fucking stellar, if you ask me. And Ronaldo, I mean, he's Ronaldo, you know. He always Champions League 2 again, Champions League final. It's like
third. Barcelona won La Liga last season. It wasn't Madrid. They didn't even get runner-up. I don't think Madrid is.
Yeah.
So they didn't win La Liga.
Still though, I mean.
Yeah. It's I get what you said. Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, and Real Madrid are the top teams.
I agree. I agree with the list.
Okay, and Ronaldo, he won also Champions League. I mean, World Cup, then he went to the quarterfinals.
I agree with the list. I think Messi had a good season. I think he could have had a better season.
Okay.
If he would have done more with Argentina, if he would have gotten farther with Argentina, I think he would have been on that list. They didn't.
What's your order? 3, 2, 1.
3, Ronaldo. 2, Modric, and 1, Salah.
Explain why Salah wins.
Because he had a breakout season.
Breakout season?
With Liverpool. Liverpool, they're always like, this is our year. They never do anything.
What place did they get in the Premier League? They got runner-up?
No.
No?
3rd or 4th.
Third or fourth? Highest scorer.
Highest scorer for
in
him.
the league or in
the league?
In the league, okay.
33 goals, I believe. I also believe he broke the record for the top scorer for Liverpool. I forgot the other guys. Forgot the guy.
He got to the finals of the Champions League.
Final of the Champions League.
Okay, World Cup was bad, but yeah, out of his control.
Out of his control. So I mean, it's like 4 things right there that he's doing.
I mean, he got him to the World Cup at least.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that was over. Yeah.
Yeah, so you still got him into the World Cup. So I mean,
that's good. Those are some good accomplishments.
When you have that, I mean, Modric, what Modric do?
They won
Champions League. And
I don't know what place they got in the Liga, but
World Cup final.
Yeah, World Cup final.
I mean, same
man of the tournament though.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget that.
That's 3. And Ronaldo, Champions League.
Probably something with goals.
Yeah, and that's about it.
Something with goals.
That's about it, I believe. So I mean, when I look at it,
okay, I can see it.
I say Salah takes it.
For me, I have Salah, Modric, Ronaldo.
Nice.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm thinking just I'm thinking of more individual. So I mean, yeah, he did win Champions League. I don't know what place they got him. Again, I don't know what place they got him.
Maybe 3rd.
Yeah, maybe. Tell you what, yeah, they got 3rd, 76. I don't know what the specific stats, like how many goals he scored or whatnot, but
I mean, and they lost.
I mean, I know he's scored a lot of goals for Real Madrid. But I did something with goals on Champions League.
Yeah, I remember that. I think he did that.
But yeah, World Cup, yeah, not so much either. Just getting in the quarterfinals and that's it.
Mm.
But yeah, I don't know. I was just gonna say Ronaldo. It's probably gonna be his last year.
I don't know. I think he has another year.
Beginning on the list. You think so?
I think he has another year.
Maybe 1 or 2. But I don't know. Yeah,
probably 1.
That's my list though. That's how I think it's gonna happen. It's going down.
Mhm. I'd say 1. I'd say he has another year. Okay.
Okay. Oh, we're gonna go into Sanchez now. That's good. Just like a talk. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens this week with the leagues and stuff, and anytime any more news, and we'll just keep it updated. You know. Okay, today for what are we calling this? Like the little extra part. Real but not real talk.
I like that though. I like real but not. No, but it is real though.
It's real, but it's not real because
but it is real.
We joke around a lot.
So real but not real, but real talk.
That's so confusing. That's so confusing, man. All right, it's just the other segment where we just like we like to either sometimes give advice. What else? Just have some regular debates, right? Regular conversations, debates. Whatever happened to us in the week. But right about this time, it's usually for most of you guys, school already started.
Mm-hmm.
For some of you, it's still about to start. And everybody, I don't know about you, but before, like the preschool season, whatever, it was all about going to the stores, buying the new stuff, getting some new things that you're gonna use for school, whatever. Whatever gets you through the year.
Yep.
It's around that time right now. For some of you it started, it's not too late. You guys can still go and get some stuff if you forgot about it. Correct. We remind you. You're welcome, by the way. But yeah, man. See what I'm saying? Real but not real talk, because I'm joking around and stuff. But yeah. But we were talking about it, and then we're like, you know what? We went through this, and it's hard sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And we came up with our own list of like school essentials.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you got? What do you got to survive school? Now this is for, I know I'm speaking, but this is for both, like I'm thinking like more high school and
college
students.
College beginner.
Maybe some stuff will be for middle schoolers as well, but the majority of the stuff will be, especially mine, high school and college.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about yours. You
kind of, yeah,
something, right?
Kind of. All right, so my first one would be the most essential thing that you could do for school. The thing that I think is gonna help you out the most. Is get a decent backpack.
Oh, I like it.
And by decent backpack, I don't mean like go out and get a hypebeast backpack.
Okay.
So in my opinion, I wouldn't get Supreme. Supreme I would do more for like a show.
I don't want a Gucci backpack.
I wouldn't do that either.
Okay.
See, I could have gone that route, but my thing is just go to Walmart, go to Target.
Get yourself like a $20 backpack.
Get yourself a $20 backpack.
You know where I always used to go? TJ Maxx.
There you go. I got mine in Burlington.
Okay.
Just get yourself a good backpack. Just go for. I would just stick to like regular colors, reds, blues, unless you live in a gang infested neighborhood. So just wear black. Okay. Just wear black.
All right.
Okay. Just do like a black backpack. Like I said, just make sure it can hold all your stuff. I know. When we started, we had a bunch of stuff that had to be in those backpacks. And I remember on the first day of school, like my backpack was like full, and as I got to like junior year, senior year, I didn't even take a backpack. It was just like a.
Oh, you were one of those people who carried books?
Or just a binder.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't even books.
I was like, y'all dumb. That's some dumb motherfuckers.
No, man. But so yeah. So I mean, just a regular backpack. You don't need to spend.
Did you start wearing backpacks in high school?
Yeah, I had mine. I had mine like freshman and sophomore year.
Yeah, I remember in middle school you didn't have one.
Yeah, I didn't have one. I was like, fuck it.
Yeah, okay.
Didn't get fucked.
All right.
My second one, is pens. But not just any pens. I'm a huge fan. This gonna sound so weird, but I'm a huge fan of fine point pens.
Okay.
So the ones that are like super fine.
Right.
Why it's to me it's.
Those are nice, yeah.
To me it's soothing.
It almost looks like a regular pencil.
Exactly, and they're nice. The ones that I always go for are the G2s. I don't know if you've seen them.
Yeah.
I just go for like a 2-pack. Honestly, they last a while. They last a long time. If you use them all the time, they'll last about a couple months. So you don't have to keep on. I know in like middle school they tell you like you need like a pack of red pens, a pack of blue pens, and a pack of like black pens. I never got those. Just because I was like, there's no way I'm gonna need all these pens. I feel like in middle school they ask you, but like for the whole classroom.
Yeah, it was weird. In middle school they would make you. Elementary school they would make you give you a list of all these things you needed, and sometimes
you didn't even use them. Yeah, so that's why as you get a little bit older, you're just like, all right, I don't need that many. I would just do if you can find a box. Of like 12 pens
that's a nice number.
For like $10.
I was about to say a 12-pack.
a 12 pack for like $10. I'll just get that.
Okay.
If you just use one pen at a time, it will literally last you the whole year. Especially if you're in college. Most college kids are they're either not working, or if they are working, it's like either at a fast food place or something like that. So $10 for 12 pens.
Okay.
It's like a fucking bargain. In my opinion, it's a bargain. So backpack, pens. Another essential for me was notebooks, but it was always the 5 subject notebooks.
Oh, I didn't like those.
I know
what you're talking about. I didn't like those. I got them.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, oh man, fuck this.
See, I like those because.
Yeah, you only need one, and then it's like for 5 subjects.
Exactly. So I mean, my thing going into it was like, I don't want to carry so many books. I don't know if you remember, but junior and senior year we didn't get lockers, and if we wanted to, we had to share.
Right.
So I was like, I didn't mind sharing. I think did we share one?
I think we shared one with somebody else.
Yeah.
It was like
only like 3 or 4.
Yeah, it was like 4 of us, man.
It was like 4 of us in one locker, so it's like.
And the lockers are like really small. They're thin. They're not those big ass ones like in middle school. They're like really thin ones.
Yo, funny side story. I remember cleaning it out. There were like some soccer shoes in the row.
Yeah.
So like indoors. That's funny. Anyway, but yeah, so my thing was like I didn't like to carry a lot of stuff.
So you didn't want to carry a lot of notebooks?
I didn't want to carry a lot of notebooks. I didn't want to carry like all these books.
One of those? 1 5-subject notebook?
I actually had 2.
Okay.
I would use 1.
So 10 subjects.
10 subjects.
Nice.
So I mean, I would just use 1 at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, just in case you got the.
And then as it fills up, like you just start replacing it with the other one. So I would do that. I wanted to be like super like minimalistic.
Right.
To where I didn't want to carry a lot of stuff. So like same thing with like pens and pencils. I only carried 2. during my whole high school career or whatever the fuck you call that shit.
Year, dude.
During my whole high school years, I only carried the 5 subject notebooks, 2 pens, and that was about it.
Okay.
I usually don't like to carry like a lot of stuff on me, because I just find it like it kind of makes you feel bulky.
All right.
So for me, the less you have, the better.
Yeah.
So we got backpack.
Always.
I mean, so we got backpack, pens,
notebooks.
Another essential for me, during high school, was mints / gum.
Okay. Yeah.
So this would.
You want your breath stank.
Exactly. I mean, who wants
when you're meeting new people?
Exactly. Who wants to have?
Especially when you're starting out of high school. If you're starting out as a freshman, you get all the middle schoolers together into one school. You want to meet new people. You don't want your breath to stink.
Exactly.
Especially with the ladies.
Yeah.
With the senoritas. With the hot senoritas. Alright, yeah, that's good though. Mints.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
Especially mints, because you just like pop them in your mouth and good to go.
I know me. Sometimes you know,
like sometimes you're not allowed to, but mint.
Okay. Yeah. I know sometimes you don't like you're rushing, and you may not have time to fully brush your teeth. Maybe you just.
Come on, always have to.
Maybe no. I mean, maybe you just take a swig of the mouthwash.
Oh no way!
And then you're like, fuck it, because you gotta go. So I'm like, obviously wash your teeth all the fucking time, but
don't use mint to replace breath.
Don't. But if you're just rushing out the house and you're running late, it's always good to have a pack of mints like on you, so that way you're not like.
I was thinking I got for lunch or something.
Well, yeah, that too, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Especially with like but depending on the lunch.
I like it.
So I mean, yeah, mint and gums. My last essential is 5. My last one. Something that you'd always have, all the time, every single fucking day.
Now, just including weekends, the no school days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Headphones.
You
always gotta have headphones, man. You always gotta have headphones. In my opinion.
Alright.
It's always good to have headphones. One, if you want to talk to people, just put them in.
Block out the haters.
And then you just don't talk to anybody because they just like, oh hey, I'm not gonna interrupt you. You don't hear me, so they don't talk to you. But other times too, like you're walking to the hall.
You're walking to school as well.
While you're walking to school, you want to have some good tunes on. I mean, if you have a nice scenery, fuck it. But I remember I always had a pair
before school as well. Before school and after school.
During like study hall, lunch.
Study hall.
I always had a pair on me, and then I think I kept a pair in that locker, but I don't know where they went.
Oh, someone took them, bro. There's like 4 of us in there.
Probably.
No, somebody else took the shoes. I remember someone took the shoes.
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember Diaz was like, yo, someone took my indoor shoes. Like,
hey,
there's like 4, 5, maybe 6 guys. I don't even know, bro. I don't even know.
I think I didn't even turn a book in. somebody took the book.
Yeah. Alright.
But yeah, those are my 5.
Alright.
So.
That it?
Yeah, it's 5.
Oh yeah, you said 5. Alright. I went a little bit more in depth. Now mine is gonna be those things did work, high school and college.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go a little bit more in depth and explain stuff as well. So we're gonna go with like you said, backpack. But I'm gonna tell you what kind of backpack too. Now, if you want something that's good, you want something that can hold everything you need, because you said you don't want to be carrying all this stuff,
Mm-hmm.
But the one that I have, we're not sponsored, man. We're not sponsored by Swiss Gear, but I got this Swiss Gear, and I can fit in a lot of stuff, man. I can fit in like my mints, my gum, my pens, my pencils. I actually do have pens and pencils right here in this backpack. Look at this. Pens, pencils, a thermometer, headphones in there, charger. You got this other pocket over here you can fit in like some smaller stuff,
Mm-hmm.
You got these. If you want to carry it sideways, like a briefcase, pretty good, man. Swiss Gear makes good backpacks. You got enough room
to fit everything that you need.
Yeah, you got enough room for books, big books, laptops, notebooks, whatever. your pens and pencils can. Oh yeah, we already said pens and pencils up here and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Not only this, with this backpack though, it's got this. It's really super comfortable when you carry it because
Yeah, the back of it.
you got your pads, airflow system, mechanic right here, so you're not. You know, sometimes when you carry backpacks, you get that sweat,
Mm-hmm.
and then when you take it off, you got that sweat mark in your back. And on those hot days, man, I hated those days. You know, I used to wear Jordans from, like I told you, I got backpacks from TJ Maxx, the Jordan ones. They didn't have this.
They didn't have that. Because
No.
I had
And my back would be sweaty, you know.
Hell yeah.
I don't like those sweat marks. It doesn't look cool at all.
It doesn't.
So this airflow thing keeps it from your back sweating and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You got your pocket for your water bottle. You want your headphones. You can put them right here.
Mhm.
The little cord if you use cord headphones and stuff, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So let's get. You know how much this costed? $30.
Oh shit! Really? Damn.
Yeah.
When you doing those?
No, I think it's actually $50.
What the fuck?
$50, bro. But you know, at TJ Maxx, one of those Jordan ones, they cost $30. If you go
Yeah,
to
exactly.
backpacks usually cost $30.
Yeah.
For like 20 more bucks,
I would go.
you just have a better backpack.
I would definitely go for that.
And if you don't want something like, you know, because this is more like, it looks like a travel backpack, you know, like for
Mhm.
if you go hiking,
Actually,
whatever. If you want it to look like that, then you can get yourself like one of those more modern looking stylish backpacks. But they're gonna be a little bit more pricey. I know, like Timbuktu, man, they got some sweet backpacks, dude. Yeah, Timbuktu. I'm pretty sure you can go at their site, but I checked them out on this app called Touch of Modern, and well, I don't think it's gonna show because we're downstairs, but Timbuktu, man, they got some sweet backpacks that look really nice, simple design.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a really modern backpack. It just looks like you said, for a minimalist.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's smaller than this, definitely for sure smaller, lighter, and it just looks nice. They look nice. You can probably get them in luggage form or in backpack style. Those are a little bit more pricey. They're like, if you got the budget there, that's for more like for a college student, because you can make more money and it costs like around $100. But if you're like in a high schooler, a student's gear backpack,
It's good for you.
yeah, it's good for you. $50 is like really not much.
That's true.
So
I dig it.
backpack for sure.
For sure.
Next, because we're in the more modern days, you know, a lot of schools allow this. Some schools, even middle schools, man, they're already handing out like this stuff out, laptops. They give out like you rent out little laptops.
Mm-hmm.
You can take them home, do your homework. A lot of places, especially in college, probably do your homework online. But especially for like if you want to do papers, if you want to do PowerPoints and all that stuff, and you don't want to, you know, usually you'd go to a library or something, or stay
Yeah.
after school.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you got your own laptop, just do it on your own laptop, you know.
Yeah, I see that.
So you don't have to waste time on staying after school or going to a library.
I agree.
With laptops, I obviously recommend. I mean, I've always been a MacBook Pro person. I've had it for college, my MacBook Pro, and I mean the most basic one is all you need. You don't have to get those like the one with the upgrades and stuff, because you don't really need all that stuff. That's more for like career professionals already.
Mm-hmm.
But the most basic one, all you need, it's got everything you need: internet, PowerPoint, Word. I mean, that's about it. That's pretty much everything you need. And if you can't afford a MacBook Pro, because they go a little bit up, like they're like 1,200, maybe 1,300.
Mm-hmm.
That's alright, because you can still get yourself a Chromebook or a Lenovo, which are a little bit more cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, laptop is one of my essentials.
I can see that. Yeah, I agree with that one.
Next, I got, like you said, notebooks. Probably go with like, if you want to do it your way, 5-subject notebook. It's fine. You can get yourself one of those single ones like I did.
Mm-hmm.
I always buy myself like 5 notebooks, but I mean, even if you got your laptop, some classes, even in college, don't allow you to use them. So, you know, notebooks is always the best way. And you know what I love about notebooks? It's the old school way of doing stuff. You know, it's the old school stuff we do and stuff, and you know, it's always the best thing, man. I still buy notebooks, man. Like right now, I still have this notebook. I still bought it. Remember last time I was shopping for notebooks, and you're like, well, "What do you need? You're
Oh yeah.
and I was like, bro, you always need a notebook.
That's true. That's true.
It's a creator's tool, man. It's the best tool for a creator. Oh, no, laptop, because you really do need a laptop. All right. Next thing I got is, like you said, pens. I'm not really much into a pen person, but you're right. Those ballpoint pens are probably one of the ones I like using. I actually also like using the big. Remember those big ones?
Yeah.
They were just like, they would have the little black grip on it. So simple, classic, whatever. Pens though, probably get yourself like you said, 12-pack. I probably just go like a 6-pack or something. But yeah, pens are always essential. But you also, I'm sorry I didn't say this, but you also need pencils. You do need pencils because tests, scantrons, you need a number 2 pencil.
Well, yeah, those. I mean, yeah. Well, yeah, but I was thinking my train of thought was going more into like college for those.
Okay, no, it's the same thing.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, in college you still need to use. Sometimes you still gotta do scantrons, and you always need a number 2 pencil. Mechanical pencils I wasn't too a fan of because when you run out of lead, then what are you gonna do?
True,
with the wood pencils, number 2s, you can just go and sharpen them.
True.
So, pens and pencils.
Agreed.
And if you got yourself a laptop, I would also give myself a flash drive. That's where you can always save your stuff there, and plus it's like a small little thing you can always just carry. So even when you're doing a presentation, you don't want to take the whole laptop and present it there and bust out your laptop in the classes. It's a pain in the ass. You could just connect your flash drive to the teacher's computer and boom, your project is right there. Whatever.
True.
Another thing, external hard drive. That one goes more towards a college person. Because you run out of memory. You run out of like room in your computer. You don't want to do that too much because then it slows down your computer. It slows down your laptop. External hard drive, always the best thing. One of the ones I have, I actually have a hard drive in here somewhere. The Seagate. I got 2 of these. I think they're like, one is a 1 terabyte and another one's a 2 terabyte. But when we have to do this stuff, videos,
it helps out.
Saves up memory. Put them in there. Y toma. Onto YouTube. Onto iTunes, whatever. But yeah, external hard drive. Important for I would say that's an essential for a college student. Then now we're gonna go into other stuff.
Jeez.
These days, we got our phones, right?
Correct.
Everybody has a phone these days.
Correct.
From high school to stuff. We're usually on this a lot.
True.
Texting, apps, music. Sometimes we got music there, so we always want to carry a charger.
Yes.
What kind of charger? Not one of those chargers where you plug and you have to sit there, right? That's a pain in the ass. You don't want to do that.
Correct.
You don't want to do that because you don't want to just wait in the same spot right there while your phone is charging. Why not get a portable charger?
Agreed.
And that way, when you're walking, you can charge your phone. Go in the bathroom, charge your phone.
One of those there's some battery cases.
Yeah, they got battery cases of it too, but check it out. Because some battery cases only work for certain phones. Like say you got an iPhone, you only got it for the iPhone one. Why not get yourself one from Amazon? That is called. I have it right here, man. Oh man, this thing is a fucking lifesaver, bro. It's. Oh no, I lost it. It's right here. Anchor. It erases. It's called the Anchor PowerCore 1000. It costs $30, and this thing is universal. So not only can it charge iPhone, like iPhone X, iPhone 8, the previous iPhones, Samsung phones, Galaxies, whatever. You can charge all of those. It's a good tool, man. Because imagine.
I'm already done.
Yeah, man. Seriously, like check it out. You can make friends, man. You can make friends with this. Somebody's phone is dying, and they'll say, "Oh man, I'm gonna charge. I forgot it." Yo, homie, got your back, man. Got your back.
Sexy senorita.
Sexy senorita, girl. I got your back. Follow me on Instagram now.
Don't tell me that.
Anchor PowerCore 1000, $30 on Amazon.
There you go. I might get to do it.
Got 3 colors, but I mean, yeah, essential, man. Another thing I would say, is get yourself a case that has like that can carry your cards and IDs and stuff. Something like this that I have right here. It's a phone case. Fits on my phone, and I got my ID, my card, my debit card. It holds 2 things. This is not only that, but if I take off the little wallet part, It can stick to walls, so if you're doing like some project or something, you can stick it in the wall. You know,
Mm-hmm.
write down stuff. You can look at it. So yeah, it's a mega tiny corp. It's a anti-gravity case. Cost me like around, I think, $30 as well, around there. But yeah, I got this off Tomo. Pretty handy. Go to the gym, put it up there. You know,
Of course,
videos. Yeah,
So you can, like,
it's nice. You just have a case with the wallet. It's really
yeah, that's pretty cool. I've always wanted one of those. But
yeah. And if you can't, just get yourself a nice wallet as well.
Yeah.
You know, one of those dashboard ones that,
Mm-hmm. Those.
because it's all about minimalism. A nice wallet always comes in handy.
Got a card holder as well.
Card holder, yeah. I agree, man. All right, next one I got
Jesus Lord.
is, like you said, headphones, man. Headphones. But I'm gonna tell you what kind of headphones. I'm gonna tell you what kind of headphones, man. I would suggest JBL headphones.
Okay.
Wireless. I don't know about you, but cords, they're from the past. They're in the past, man. Headphones, like you said, block out the haters. You don't want to listen to them. Boom, put in your headphones. You walk into class. Boom, put in your headphones. You know, JBL. I wouldn't recommend getting like overpriced headphones.
Mm-hmm.
Bose, yeah, they're nice. Too overpriced though. Sony, yeah, too overpriced. You know,
I don't do something.
yeah, Sony isn't. They're not too big on headphones, but you know what I'm saying. Beats, too overpriced.
Beats
JBL? JBL, high school students can buy those. College students can buy those. Are affordable, and honestly, they sound way better than Beats, in my opinion. I have out JBL Everest, man,
Pretty good.
pretty good, man. They noise canceling, wireless, affordable.
I see it. I see it.
Yeah. Good enough for that. Sorry. But hold up, real quick. If you do get yourself a MacBook Pro, and you're a student, you tell them you're going to school, whatever, college, university, you show them proof. Not only will they give you like $500 off on the laptop, but they will include Beats with it for free.
There you go.
I was like, you're saving right there like $800 right there.
Yeah. Oh shit, not bad.
Yeah, so that's another perk.
Number your college ID.
Yeah.
There's just some pictures of it.
What were you gonna say?
Going off of that, I think some of the other headphones that you could get are definitely the AirPods. The
AirPods.
wireless-
Oh yeah,
the
yeah.
wireless ones.
Yeah, if you're looking for
They do run a little pricey, but
and the one thing is people say that they're afraid they're gonna lose them.
yeah, but I don't think
If you're not afraid that if you can hang out to those and not lose them, yeah, they're
Yeah,
pretty
I
decent.
don't think you lose them. I think if you're careful with them and keep them in the case that they come in, I think you'll be okay. Yeah, that's my little.
Oh, by the way, this was the kind of wallet I was talking about. Was like a dash wallet.
Yeah.
It's really tiny. It's just like you hold your card here, your money right here, another card here. It's just your card essentials. You know, your ID, your what you pay with. If you carry your school ID, whatever. It's like 3 cards you need. I only need 2 things: my driver's license, my debit card, and that's it. That's all I need to carry. That's why I only carry them on my phone case. You know.
Nice.
Some cash. That's why you always get an extra wallet for some cash.
Yeah, that's true.
But next, you want to look fly, man, or you want to be one of those cool persons where you you go to school, you go to lunchtime, or you got your break, whatever, and you say, hey, you guys want to listen to some music, you and your buddies? Yeah, man. You don't want to use your speaker from the phone. It sounds whack. Sounds whack. You look whack. I'll tell you what. Get yourself a Bluetooth speaker, man. You get yourself a Bluetooth speaker, man, and you're fucking set. Which one I would say? I would recommend this one. UND.
Okay.
Either the JBL ones, they're pretty nice too.
I have one
But
of those, yeah.
honestly, this is better. I had a JBL one. It broke on me because I dropped it once. Wasn't shockproof. It sucks, dude.
Yeah,
This shockproof, man. Shockproof, waterproof, and it sounds good. Look at this. Surround sound. Surround sound. It's loud, man. If you get this was like this ran around like $60, $60 to $80. If you want, you can get yourself one of the mega I think it's called Mega Blast ones. They're like this big, and they sound even they're even more powerful. But again, you drop them, no problem. It's shockproof. It goes in the it might play something. We don't want to play music though. It's connected to my phone. But yeah, if you're by the pool or something, by a lake, You can actually submerge it for a bit, but I wouldn't like keep it down there like it'll be alright. Like I take a shower, I take my showers with this in the shower. Sounds good, bro. No, it still works. Water splashing on it is good. I drop it. I submerged it at work one time. During the World Cup, I submerged it for proof, and took it out. Still worked fine, dude. Pretty nice. Ultimate Ears. You can get copies at around Best Buy, Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, it's almost $60. The other one goes $200 to $250, maybe $300. But you know, you don't need one of those big ass ones. You just need something affordable, you know.
Yeah.
Next, next. I think that's it on like those type of essentials and stuff.
Well, thank you guys for watching. That's the end of episode 12. Unversed Prods.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, I totally forgot.
Alright.
I totally forgot. I lost my train of thought.
Thank you for watching Sub Me In episode number 12. If you want to listen to the audio version only, check us out on iTunes and our own website, unversedprods.com. Everything, all the links will be in the description below. In the description box below. Man,
I totally read
tough. Yeah, we need the board. We need that board. But yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, if you're listening on iTunes, you can watch us on iTunes. I mean, hold on. This is raw, bro. I'm keeping all that stuff, man. If you're watching us on iTunes, yeah, right. Yeah. I'm gonna talk to you about that real quick. But if you're listening on iTunes, watching us on YouTube. You can watch us on YouTube. This is so awkward, bro.
Listen to iTunes, watch us on YouTube.
Yeah, you can watch us on YouTube. And then... Alright, hold on.
Breathe.
Comment, like, subscribe. You know, all that good stuff. Share and stuff. Man, stop making me laugh, bro.
I can't.
Yeah, I know, I messed up, bro. It's alright. It's alright. Alright. You know, like we always say. Nah.
That was good. Like we always say, nah.
Hey, man, I'm trying to speak, man. Alright. Stay tuned for more because we got more stuff coming out. Alright? I mean, like we always say here at Unversed Prods, always go for no. Peace out. Man, those are fails.